this match meet every expectation to close out this rivalry. Keep in mind, Brock and Roman had 9 matches, counting SummerSlam. That was their ninth match, and I hope that is their final, match. Like I wanted SummerSlam. I wanted their match to go out with a bang. I wanted it to become like the biggest match they ever had. And oh boy, did this match meet every single expectation on my list. Starting with Brock Lesnar's entrance. Like I know we see the tribal chief like doing his regular entrance, but now Brock came, and then next I'm like, bro, why is Brock walking back? And then next we see is a big old country tractor, and I'm like, dude, this man did not just have a whole ass tractor in the arena and drove to the ring with his cowboy hat and flannel on. And I'm like, Roman was like, bro, what are you doing? What is this, bro? What are you doing right now? What are you doing? And then I know the announcer's like, hey, introduce. He's like, hey, I'm introduce me. He's like, introducing a big old country boy. A big old country boy. Weighing in at 289 pounds. I'm here to kick Roman Reigns' ass in a last man standing, Brock Lesnar. And I'm like, bro, that was a yo. What made his him saying his entrance was just like a big old country boy. That's what made the opening so funny. And after he said Brock Lesnar, I didn't realize this till someone pointed it out when I rewatched the video. Brock Lesnar threw his mic and at Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns just effortlessly caught the mic and then winked at him. I did not notice that whatsoever. So that was honestly a cool sight to see. And after that, as soon as this man held up the titles and gave the titles to Paul Heyman, Brock jumped off that tractor and started whooping his ass. When the bell rang, he was in control for most of this match. I'm not gonna hold you. He was in control with most of the match. He started, like whooping him outside the ring in the crowd. I've seen the tables come out very early. And I know like Roman was put through 2 tables back to back. I know after that, Roman put Brock Lesnar through like kind of like the broken table, right? Like the edge of the broken table and broke it more, and we kind of see like blood going down his back and everything. I know I've seen um just regular carnage and all that. Him getting thrown into the steel steps like to the face and everything. And it was just a really good match to see. Oh God, it was really good. And I know they were like basically whooping each other's ass, like hands down, whooping each other's ass. Like, oh my gosh, like I really, really, really loved this match. I really, really did. Like it was ridiculous as hell to see like this type of match at I like yes like it's the first time we haven't seen like a last man standing match at probably SummerSlam and maybe like a long ass I won't say a long ass time, but the first like a last man standing match basically in a long time, but not at SummerSlam. First time at SummerSlam it's the last man standing match. But the last man standing match that I did see was when it was in the Thunderdome when it was Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. But this met all my expectations. Oh God, like they kept on throwing each other to the outside of the ring, not even the turnbuckle, but over in the crowd. Um Like Brock Lesnar was in control most of this match. I know he, like I said, Brock Lesnar started bleeding when he got thrown through the second table. Um like they were going all in for this match. Pretty much all in. Even for fun, Brock Lesnar smacked him with like the edge of the table, knocked him out clean. And then after that, it was just straight suplexes towards Roman. Like it was just straight suplexes, suplex after suplex after suplex after suplex after suplex. Like even to the point he ran his ass into the table again. And like dude throwing another still step just because he wanted to. And what made this more hilarious, Roman Reigns, like Brock Lesnar, put Roman Reigns into the tractor, like the digging, like that part of the tractor of the and lifted that part up over the ring and dropped him in the ring lifelessly. Body is just lifeless. And I'm like, and after that, he was still up. Brock was like, yo, that has to be done. But no, he was still up. He was still up. And after that, he just had to do a suplex after like this is where Roman Reigns' body was literally lifeless at that point. Like after he dropped his body was lifeless as hell. He did suplex after suplex and just he was taking over the whole entire match. Like Roman Reigns barely had any time to hit any moves of his own on Brock Lesnar. He even did an F5 just to keep his ass down, and he did not want to stay down. Like he did everything in his power to stay down. So what did he do? He had a good idea. Went on top of that tractor again. And oh my lord, as soon as he went on that tractor, we saw the unthinkable and we really did not know what was going on till he finally did it. Brock Lesnar moved the ring and raised the ring up to like maybe 15 feet in the air. Got the tractor under the ring, and you see the ring rising, and after you see the ring rising, you see Roman Reigns just rolling out the wind. I'm sorry, rolling out the ring, and you see like the whole underneath the stage, like underneath like the whole ring like exposed to everything. And this is like something that we have never ever seen before at a SummerSlam match, including this match right here. It got to the point where he's just trying to do everything in his power just to keep Roman down. And I know after that, after a while, it's the Usos. I know the Usos got involved as well too. The Usos did get involved, but it was like night for Usos. Like they got suplexed, they got F5'd, they got thrown onto the table, and to the point that even Paul Heyman had to intervene and say, he was like, here you go, here's the two titles. Leave my tribal chief alone. Here is the two titles. Leave my tribal chief alone. And he was yelling at Brock to the point Brock got fed up, picked up Paul Heyman and F5'd him F5'd him onto the announce table, which honestly, he should have done that at WrestleMania 38. He should have been like, I am done with you, Paul Heyman. I want nothing to do with you no more. He should have been F5 Paul Heyman through the table. On God, he should have done that. He should have been done that. But after he F5 Paul Heyman through the table, Paul Heyman was out. Paul Heyman was out like a light. Slapped him that night. Dude was out like a light. Did not get up for the rest of the match. And then after that, obviously, Roman Reigns speared Brock Lesnar. And once that was, they were both down, we just hear Theory's music coming out. And Theory with the briefcase, he did say what he was going to say tonight. He said he was going to cash in on either Brock Lesnar or Roman Reigns, no matter what happens. And then next you know, we see Theory hitting Roman Reigns with the briefcase. But what made it funny, he couldn't even get, Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar lifted up Theory, F5 Theory onto his briefcase, and he was out for the rest of the match. Couldn't even get even one, like, basically couldn't even cash it in. Couldn't even get the time to cash it in. So he was out for the rest of the match. So that happened. Then after that, Roman was just trying to keep Brock down. That's all he was trying to do, kind of keep Brock down, to the point he speared his man. He speared this man twice, and he still got up. He hit him with the WWE Championship and got up before 10. He hit him with the Universal Championship, knocked him out again with the second title, and still got up before 10. It even took to the point where he had to keep smacking and hitting Brock Lesnar with Theory's briefcase. Still didn't. He still raised back up. He was still at his feet, to the point they said, "Fuck it, we have no other choice." But the Usos and Roman Reigns just threw shit on him to stay down. Like, literally, they just had to throw the announce desk. They had to throw steel chairs. They had to throw the steel steps. They had to throw everything they can, like, to keep Brock Lesnar down. Like, Brock Lesnar did not want to go down. To the point, as soon as it reached 10, Brock Lesnar couldn't get up, and Roman remained champion. He remained Undisputed Universal Champion. And oh my lord, this was a match to remember. This match was a good ass match to remember. We are not going to get another match like this ever in a million years. If they shock us again, I'll be surprised. But this is like one match that I don't think we will ever get in a minute. Like, this held every single one of my expectations. Like, if you're gonna do your last, like, match, your last rivalry match with this person, you gotta go out with a bang, and that's what they did. They did not disappoint whatsoever. Yes, at the end, Roman Reigns did still retain both titles at the end of the night, but no matter what happened, Roman Reigns is still your tribal chief, the head of the table, and still is your undisputed WWE Universal Champion.